Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some Palworld. Now, I know that I wanted to stream this, and Persona 3, but I just wanted to do one last video on Palworld, just to fill out one slot, you know, for today's set of videos. Uh, Now, I don't remember where I left off. I think I got the second spear last time, I think. Okay, here's a rocky egg. Um, yeah, honestly, I just want to at least try and do some stuff in this video. Um, I want to at least wait. Hold on. Yeah, I got to get over to some new town. Um, since that's the main area for the next orb that I gotta get. Um, yeah, I gotta put all my skill points into stamina for this one area, since I'm kind of gonna need as much stamina as I can get out of this. Um, since it is kind of like the biggest thing that I've been needing for the last couple videos on this game. Um, okay, let's sort out all my stuff. Let's quick stack it into the chest. Um, okay, I can actively make a tomato farm. Crap, I don't have the tech points for that. Heck, I don't even think I can unlock it right now. But let's just check and see if I can unlock the tech point stuff. Okay, I want to get the weapon thing, then the tomato plantation. Um, and also I want to get a lettuce plantation too. Yeah, I still have enough tech points for that. I can still get a lot of other stuff too while I'm at it. I want to get some stuff for those spear things, since that's also something I'm gonna need. Um, in the future. Also, I'm gonna need to get some high quality bait stuff. Um, that's also something I'm gonna need, considering you can fish in this game, and I want to at least do a couple of things of fishing before the series gets done. Um, so yeah, let's also spend some of my tech points, my ancient tech points, and I already spent all of them. Um, yeah, let's just go ahead and just try and build a tomato farm, whatever. Okay, I need wood and stone. Um, for both of them. And also for the lettuce one, I need some seeds. Sorry if I sound a little off this video. I'm real like I just got through recording my videos on Jupiter Grad and for that Star Wars game that I just got through finishing. I think it's Squadrons. Yeah, I just got through recording the videos for those, and I'm really exhausted. Um, so yeah, that's the main reason I sound kind of off right now. Um, it's just for that alone. I know that's not the best of excuses, but trust me, like it just really exhausted me. Wait, hold on. I need 10 more wood and however many more stone. I'm gonna get like 20 pieces of stone. Just so I can build that tomato plantation. Um, Yeah, it's really hard to see the numbers on that screen from a distance until you already have them all. So yeah, that's the main issue I'm having right now. Um, so yeah, let's just try and mine some stone. So that way I can work on the tomato plantation. Then I'm gonna head on out to try and get to that town that I need to get over to. Wait, but first I need to check and see if I got the clothes that I need, because I need some heat-resistant clothing. Um, before too long. Okay, I need 7 stone. Um, that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's really hard to see. That's why I'm counting them out. 6, and there we go. That's my final one that I needed. Yeah, I can finally grow some tomatoes out here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to expand my base a little bit better. Frankly, because I want to get a breeding unit, and that's gonna take some time to do. And on top of that, I gotta get this stuff done. Um, yeah, let's just try and see what I can do here. Because I gotta build a little bit more back here, I guess. Here we go. Then I'm gonna hatch that egg while I'm at it, since I can hatch that, because I want to see what's in it. in that egg, because it could be anything by now. Um, all right, at least this cuts down the time required to finish up this tomato plantation. Now keep in mind, I will also be working on a Persona 3 video like sometime in the future to at least keep the Palworld and Persona 3 series caught up. I don't know if I'll do a stream on it or whatever, but I doubt it. Hopefully I can at least get something done for Persona 3 tomorrow or something. Um, Wait, I know that little goober guy. I can actually, put him on my party to get, well, in my ranch, uh, for some extra stuff. Um, I don't need, uh, I don't need Ruby here. I really don't need him there. Um, but yeah, let's just, wait, actually, I'm gonna have to feed Tenzi. Um, Tansy Ignis, considering he needs some food. Um, All right. Let's just see what my highest level is in this area. In this little thing here. Okay, it's that cow, but I don't want to take the cow with me because I need some milk. For that breeding unit that I want to build in the future. Considering, well, the breeding unit, it does require a cake, which you can actually make in this game for whatever reason. uh, which I'm gonna need that in the future, like enough resources to build a cake. Um, which I think it's like honey, milk, wheat. Well, actually, flour. Um, then some red berries. That's the easiest solution. I haven't really done any others, but yeah, it will take some of that in the future. Um, if I can't get over to that town that I need to get over to, wait, first, okay, thank God I have the tropical outfit, because that's the main thing I needed. Um, thank God I didn't, wait until I was already miles away from my base to actually, check and see if I had the thing I needed. 'Cause that would have sucked. Genuinely, it would have. Wait, hold on. Okay, I got 16 upgrades to my stamina. That should be more than enough right now. Um, like, and if I get any more skill points, I will be putting them all into stamina. Just for the pure sake of, having, you know, enough stamina to climb a wall that I need to climb, in the future. Okay, let's just try and duck and roll to get over to this guy, because I need to catch him. Uh, Hopefully he sticks in the ball, because that was my last one. Um, there we go, I caught him. Um, don't worry, little penguin guys, I'm not gonna catch you, because frankly, you're not useful to me right now. Um, Man, I'm gonna have to repair my bow before too long. That's the main thing I know I gotta do, because it's kind of damaged right now. Wait, those are some of those deer things that I caught. That's in my main party on my main playthrough. This one's more like like the one I'm playing on right now. It's more or less a secondary playthrough. To me, it pretty much is. Um, but I still will be playing on it for this playthrough. Okay, let's bring out Leia. That weird little dog thing. Uh, yeah, I nicknamed it after my actual real world dog. Yeah, that's the main reason why it's called Leia, like it is. Uh, okay, never mind. I was planning on catching that guy, but it's fine. Ooh, a little bunny. I think I have one of those in my main playthrough. I forget what it's called, but yeah. I know it's like a little bunny, and there's like an alternate version of it. A ribbunny. It's honestly a pretty cute little thing, you know. Um, Either way, let's try and keep moving over to this next goalpost. I'm gonna put Leia back in her ball. Um, okay, there we go. I just gotta put as many skill points into stamina as possible, just so I can get to the next tower. Um, for obvious reasons. Okay. You know what? I don't know what the next tower will be. Like, I don't know what type it'll be. I genuinely couldn't tell you, because I never finished it in my main playthrough. Um, Hopefully I can in this playthrough, since I've been focusing more on stamina than outright getting stuff done around my base. Um, like I still have been focusing on collecting the spheres in my main playthrough, but it's to a far less degree than what it was for this, playthrough. Um, like I still really want to get all the spheres, in this game, because that's around the point I want to, start making it available for all of you guys to join me in the game. Is for that reason alone. Because that's pretty much I just want to have you guys have, like, an ability to join me in a game, because I know some of you probably do. Because frankly, like, if you're anything like me, you probably wanted to join in on a content creator server or something, like a server that a content creator is joining. So whenever I get all the spheres in this game, I'll make it all publicly available to all of you guys, and which by that point I would probably be streaming the game anyways, um, and then I would be joining here and there, for all of you guys to join with me, and probably work on some base stuff too. I'll like we could do like in-game trading, and keep in mind, the goalpost that like the rules that I would want to have for all of that is just no like common stuff like no griefing, robbing other players, killing other players to take solely for the purpose of taking all their stuff. Like generic stuff. Or other stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still like kill players and all that. You can still do that, but it's going to be to a certain degree to where like you can't solely do it without the other player, knowing about it. Like no sneak attacks or whatever it's called. Ooh, I want to catch this little guy, because he's like a little Pikachu. Uh, in the future, I want to put him on my party. If I can, anyways. Um, yeah, I caught one. I caught a Sparkit. Um, Now there is like a little golden hedgehog thing that I know you can catch in this game. I know you can do that, but I don't know if I can find one in this video, let alone in this playthrough. And there's also like a blue one you can find as well. I don't know if I'll be able to find those in this playthrough. I know I can find those because I just caught them. Just caught one of them, but still. Um, yeah. Um, you know what? I might as well say this now. Honestly, I'm not gonna really compare this game to Pokemon too much, because honestly, I can see there's drastic differences in comparisons between the two. Um, but like, honestly, the main comparison I really have, like the main thing I can really say about this, um, is the fact that honestly, I feel like Palworld is doing what Pokemon should have been doing years ago. Like that's the main thing I feel like, you know, you can really say about Palworld is that it's doing exactly what Pokemon should have been doing. Like, God, I want to say decades ago. Um, like that's the main thing I really want to say about Palworld in any sense of the word. Um, and mostly because, well, Pokemon hasn't really been doing too great. Don't get me wrong, I like the Pokemon games I play. I really do. But honestly, I can still see that they have a lot of flaws. Um, in that, a lot of the Pokemon stuff, it hasn't really been doing the greatest for a while now. Um, okay, let's catch this little wolf guy. Oh, never mind. He's knocked out. Screw you, Syndicate thugs. Screw you for that one. You ruined my catch. Um, okay, let's just take out that loser. Honestly, that was for the best. They took away my catch. Well, at least I can get. Wait, what the heck are you? I've never seen that in my main playthrough, let alone now. Like that's genuinely something brand new to me. Um, I don't know what that is. Okay, Toko, whatever the heck that is. Okay, let's return Capricorn back to its ball. Um, okay, I lost track of where I was heading. Okay, it's over here. Um, Alright, let's just try and keep moving. You know what, if I have to split this up into a separate segment, I will. But I don't know if I'll have to or not. Hopefully I won't, because honestly, that would really suck if I did. For obvious reasons. Okay, I just want to explore the map a little bit. For the time being. Wait, hold on. What the heck is that? I don't think I've ever seen that in my main playthrough either. Um, let's just try and catch one of these. Hopefully it doesn't start attacking me. Um, okay, please catch. Yeah, honestly, I just want to catch as many pals as possible just so I can have more party options. I will be swapping them in and out, for whatever I need to. Um, but yeah, like the party members on my pal team. Um, okay, here's an eagle statue, which I'm clearly gonna need if, I'm heading out to a new area. Now that little weird, mammoth thing with the moss, that's honestly something that I've been using on my main party member. It's like one of the strongest party members I've got. Heck, I don't think I ever had it lose a battle before. I don't think it has, anyways. It could have, but I could be wrong. It, like, I just don't know if, like, it's lost any battles or not. Like, I've been playing this game on and off for, like, a few weeks. Like, I've had it for a little bit, but, yeah, like, I just haven't been playing it too consistently, like how a lot of these other YouTubers have. Um, don't get me wrong, I have been playing it. Clearly, I have been. Um, but in comparison to some of these other YouTubers, I really haven't been playing it too particularly much. Because I still want to at least space it out a little. Um, like for what I play. Heck, that's even how I do it on my main save too. Um, don't get me wrong, I've been making a lot of progress on my base in the main save, but I just haven't really been focusing too much on the sphere side of things on my main save. Heck, in comparison to this playthrough, they're relatively about the same amount of spheres regardless. Um, like it's still about this. I still have, I think, 2 spheres across across the span of 2 playthroughs. One on my main save and one on this save. Okay, let's free whatever pal's in here. Okay, let's catch this pal. Crap. I wanted to catch that dire wolf thing. But it's fine. Okay, let's take out these syndicate thugs. For one, so I could get a little bit of free XP. I gotta focus on using my bat too, because I don't want to, waste all my stuff on spheres. Well, not spheres, but my bow, because that's still pretty damaged right now. Okay, that's another one of those Toko things. Oh my god, it's one of those wolf things that I wanted to catch. Oh my god, I caught it. I think. Please catch. No. Alright, it's a critical catch. Please stay in the ball, because I really want to catch one of you. You guys are really cool, and I really like dire wolves. Or dire howls, or whatever it's called. They are really cool pals, and I honestly really like their design. Like, I always loved wolf-based creatures in any sort of, monster-catching game. That's always been my favorite. Especially, like, and same with, like, dog creatures, too. They've always been my favorite, with the sole exception of Mangima and Dan Doodle and Yokai Watch. I really hated both of them. Like, genuinely, I did. Mostly because I didn't see any redeeming qualities from either of them. Ooh, let's catch this guy. It's a little plague doctor pal. Um, please stay in the ball. There we go. I caught it. That's honestly pretty cool that I caught a plague doctor. Cognito. What a dumb name, but I'm not going to be too mad about it. Like, they could have come up with a better name for that kind of pal. Like illness or, like they could have easily come up with something like illness based, considering it is clearly based on a plague doctor. You know, Despresso. I want to catch this little guy. Considering um, it is pretty useful for my base for what I want to make of it. Crap, I ran out of pal spheres. I'm out of all of them, like all types. Man, that really sucks. I wanted to catch a Despresso, because I think that gives off. I think it's a worker, um, and they are pretty hard workers because they can also work at night too, unlike other pal types. Um, the reason that I know that is because I have one in my main playthrough. Um, that's the only reason that I know. Either way, let's just try and keep moving. To get over here, because I still have a lot of distance to travel. I still do. Uh, Also, I want to at least catch a lot of these PAL creatures. Because I still have a lot to go in terms of what I gotta catch. Ooh, an egg. Um, an electric egg. Hopefully, I can get one of those big creatures. Like the one that I saw from the first sphere area. The first tower that I've been to. Hopefully, I can get one of those creatures out of the egg because I really want to catch one of those. Uh, but I doubt I'll be able to find one before too long. You know, okay, I need to bring out my torch just for a little bit of added heat. Um, okay, there's some pal spheres here. Maybe I can catch one of these weird horse things, whatever they are. Okay, let's swap to the pal sphere that I got. Uh, Hopefully this thing sticks. Because I want to at least catch. Crap! It's escaped. That sucks. I don't know whenever I'll ever come across another pal sphere. Because like those, like I'm not at my base, so I can't craft any. And for two, as of right now, I don't really have like know any that I can find in the wild or anything. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be at least a little bit before I can craft more pal spheres. You know, um, Either way, let's just try and get out of here. Because honestly, I want to just at least get to the town. Um, since that's the main area I'm traveling to. Um, all right. I know I can, at least travel to the distance that I need to get to. Um, all right, let's swap to my bat since I don't know if my torch works in the water or not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb over that wall right there, and that's gonna suck because I don't know if I have enough stamina. Whenever I get over to it, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough stamina to do it. Um, yeah, see that little goober guy over there? That's the one I hatched from that egg earlier. Um, yeah, honestly, I think he gives me like special like uh materials or something that I don't think I could get from any other pal or anything. Um, all right, let's just make my way over to this wall. Um, Now I don't know if I can climb over it expertly. I know I can at least. I know I can get over to it because I've made my way over it before. Um, but I don't know if I can actively climb over it this time because I'm not the same level and I don't have enough as many skill points as I did then. Um, because I think I had upwards of like I think I'm upwards of like level 50 on my main save. So I don't. So I clear, and I think I'm only like level 30 something in this playthrough. So clearly there's an obvious difference in skill points. Um, Clearly there is. Um, all right, let's climb over this wall. Yeah, this thing you can weirdly climb over it, whatever this material is. Um, all right. Uh, Time to swap over to my tropical outfit. Just for a little bit of heat resistance. Now you can see why I made that stuff whenever I did. Um, because frankly, I would have been burning up from heat without it. Uh, so yeah, it was honestly for the best, if anything. Okay, there's an eagle statue. I need to go over here and grab that. Um, you know what? Whenever I get over to this town area, I'll check and see how long I've been playing for. Ooh, that's an ore. I can make an ingot out of that. Um, since one ingot requires two ore, and I just picked that up off the ground. So that's at least one ingot I can make. Um, all right. Let's head over to this town area over here. I know that there's like some fast travel, um, stuff with the eagle statues. Um, Yeah, honestly, I learned a lot about this game pretty quickly, considering I don't even think I've owned this game for like more than like 2 months, and I've already learned quite a bit about the game. Like, sure, I clearly don't know everything about the game. I clearly don't, judging by the fact that I've already mentioned in this video that there's some pals that I don't know what they do. Um, on top of the fact that I don't know how many skill points I need, to open up, like to get over to the third tower. So yeah, clearly there's some stuff that I really don't have all the knowledge on. Um, you know what? In the future, I'll be building some stuff. Uh, eh, on top of like, some other stuff too. Um, to get my XP up, since that is something I'm gonna need to do. To particularly get through, like to get it like as many skill points as possible, so I can put them all into health and stamina, even attack as well, because that's the main three stats I need to boost up. Which stamina is over everything right now, because that's the main thing I know I gotta get done is just stamina, since that's pretty much the get all end all, be all end all of stats right now. Just so I could get over to the third tower. Um, considering I need to climb a huge wall just to be able to get to it. Um, which I still haven't even been able to do on my main playthrough, but then again, I did more evenly spread out my stat points then because I didn't realize what I would need. Um, like by then. So I'm gonna have to get at least God, I'm going to say 10, 20 more levels on the low end before I can actively start working on that stuff. That wall. Uh, but yeah. This is Fisherman's Point. Let's go ahead and I know that there's an eagle statue right here, so I'm gonna have to activate that. Before too long. Um, all right. I'm gonna pause the recording to see how long I've been playing for. God, it took me the entire length of this video just to get to this one town. Which I still can play for at least a little bit longer. I've been playing for like 27 minutes. Ah, um, so you're a pal tamer, huh? Must be a decent one if you made it all the way out here. Me, I was stationed here by the village. In this village. So to tell you, the truth, there's some trouble going on lately. I've been I've actually got a request for you if you're interested. Um all right, I'm interested. Right, so I was hoping that you could look into the strange group active in this area, the Brothers of the Eternal Pyre. Lately, they've been challenging random people to fights, wild pals too, but they don't push anyone who turns them down. Um, and they're not demanding money or goods either. Not knowing the reasons for doing so is putting the villagers on edge. You'll want to start asking one of the locals about a recent encounter. Thanks for thanks in advance, Tamer. All right. Let's stop the Brothers of Pyre, I guess. Um, wait, is that a casino? Oh my god, I want to get in there. I want to do a little bit of gambling. What, can you blame me? I want to do a little bit of gambling here. Um, yeah, like, can you blame me? Like, the only time I've ever gambled is whenever I went to bingo with my parents, like, a couple of years back whenever I first turned 18. Um, which I'm 20 now. Um, hey, you a pal tamer? What's that? Brothers of the Eternal Pyre? Oh, sure. Had a run-in with one of them, just the other day. there I was, just hauling some kindling. Um, when he comes up to me saying, "You look like a dude who gets it. Come on, let's pump it up." I was too freaked out to do anything to turn the guy down, but he looked pretty bummed about it. Uh, they never used to get in your face like that before, you know? You know what? That's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.